number 3. Remember, if you don't need this one, just keep the volume at least low enough so I can hear myself. All right? With the window washer, with the bucket apparatus, and such. So let's grab that. Alex, a little bit quieter, please. Thank you. Okay. So I'm going to do the forces. Let's see. There would be the weight here, right? There would be a tension up that way, just like there'd be a tension down that way. Tension. And then in the second case, she increases, she's going to accelerate. So in the first case, no acceleration, but in the second case, acceleration. Right? Now, someone said they only needed the second case, right? Are there people who need the first case on this one? Are they? Yeah? Okay. We'll do part A and then part B. So, I'm interested in the tension here, just like some of the ones we did yesterday. So I'm going to do the free body. I'm going to do is of the bucket. So I'm going to have F sub G down, Ft up, and Ft up. And in the second case, I'm also going to be accelerating upwards. But in the first case, no acceleration. So I don't really need to work in X and Y since it's all in Y. So I'll do this for scenario A and that side for scenario B. So and I have 2Ft minus Fg equals M times 0. So I end up with 2Ft equals Mg. And so Ft equals Mg over 2. They tell me the mass. So I just substitute in now. Ft equals, what was that, 62? Yep. 62 kilograms times 9.8 newtons per kilogram all over 2. All right? And I get 303.8. I would report as 304. The convention of the class is always 3 sig figs. The way we handle rounding is from 0 to 4, you go down. From 6 to 9, you go up. If it's a 5, you look at the next digit. If the next digit is greater than 5 or above, you round up. If the next digit after that 5 is less than 5, you round down. If it's on the 5, you round to the even. You would leave it as 8. Yeah. Yeah, but if it was 7.55, it would round up to 8. Well, what you're trying to do is normalize. You're trying to round up as many times as you round down. Yeah, 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 and you're trying to round to the even. All right, so now on the other side, when I have the acceleration, and they told me my force is 108 times larger, or 1.8%, I think is mine, right? Let's see. 8%. So I'm going to leave this as 2ft minus fg over a, oops, not over a, excuse me, over m equals a, 2 times my ft is going to be 1.08 times that 303.8. So 1.08 times the 303.8. They told me my force increases by 8%. The way I increase something by 8% is I multiply it by 1.08. Minus mg. My m, I think, is 62. 9.8 newtons per kilogram. All over 62. This all equals A. Yeah, and then I just plug. And I would just chug away. Alright, let's look at number 1 here. Because number 2 is the same as number 3, really. We just did. Oh, this one looks very familiar. Have we seen one like this before? Have we seen a problem like this before? Yes, yesterday when we were doing the activity. So, they want to know the minimum force to pull on the rope. So, what does that mean? How is the piano moving if we're using the minimum amount of force? Okay, slow. Is it accelerating? Probably moving upwards, although we could move it down, right? But is it accelerating? If you're using as small a force as possible? No, it's not going to. So our acceleration here is 0. So we have, let's see, F in this direction. What do I know about all these 5 tensions I've just drawn? They're all in the same rope, so what does that tell us about their value? They're all equal, yeah? So I'm going to call it FT, and FT, and FT. I'm going to call that FT3. And those two, and F2. Who needs this one? So I know where to look, because I know a bunch of you finished this one already. So I keep looking at those people, and I'm like, no one is listening. So I want to make sure I don't look at the people who don't need it, because they shouldn't be listening. We just did number 3. Not number 3. 2 is the same as 3 part B. So You guys need this one? What else am I looking at? Alex? Okay. I just don't want to keep looking at people and be like, you know how you get annoyed? Yeah. Alright, so they want all of these in terms of mg, right? So I should do free bodies. Let's see, which ones they want to know? If I do a free body of the piano, I have that bottom pulley and that top pulley. Yeah, I'm going to do all the free bodies, so. Alright. Let's do 3 free bodies. Piano, bottom pulley, top pulley. So top pulley, bottom pulley, piano. Yep, that should do it. So that means FT4 yes. I'm kind of in the middle of something else. Can I talk to you when I'm not in the middle of going over a problem? So FT4 is MG. Yeah, but when I finish this problem, I'll be glad to talk to you. I'm just kind of in the middle of it right now. So FT4 should be 1. Then let's go back here to this one, and I get FT should be, when I do for the center one, I'm listening. Yeah. 2FT minus FT4 equals 0, so 2FT equals FT4, FT equals over 2. Then this last one, we have FT3 minus 3FT equals 0. So FT3 equals 3FT. So that means FT3 equals, let's see, 3 halves mg. Because here we have FT is mg over 2. That should do it. Let's see if that's right.